It's just a speed racer. It's 1/20th scale, apparently. It does have a speed on it, 15 kilometers per hour. It says that it's got a built-in battery, or, well, maybe not built-in battery, but a rechargeable, USB rechargeable battery, which is pretty cool. Always something that I do like to see. I don't know what else to tell you about this. Again, it doesn't seem to have a brand. It's got Smyths toys on the box. That's the shop that it was bought from. So I guess they're importing it directly. Nothing else to tell you about that so far. So here's the Speed Racer. The transmitter, I have to say, is the first one that has felt of reasonable quality. When we talked about the branding before, it says Smyths Toys on a sticker on the back, so there's the claim that they're adopting it. Very simple. It's got an on-off switch and nothing else to mess about with. It is the battery compartment is a little stiff. 2 AAs in there. Getting it back on could be slightly easier, but not bad. Now the car itself, it's a funny one because it clearly wants to look like an off-road buggy, but it's got some strange things going on. So these faux shock absorbers on the front are just plastic mouldings. There are, if you can see in there are some little springs to let that, well, stub axle just slide up and down between the wishbones. So the wishbones don't move at all. It's quite a funny one. The rear, it doesn't even pretend that. The rear has got nothing whatsoever regarding suspension. Yeah, now going on there. There's no trim. This is a fake trim adjustment here, which is a bit of a shame. The body's kind of weird. It's got a polycarbonate body, which is just kind of pushed onto these studs, these pins. Doesn't seem to pull off easily, but it shouldn't need to. And it's got some, you can probably see, it's got some lights underneath the body. Now, I don't know why you would do that. That just seems very, very strange. The tyres, fairly hard, these mini spikes, fairly hard, but probably perfectly good for driving indoors. Wouldn't want to be taking those outdoors because those will scrub off in no time. You can guarantee that. Battery, I've left it turned on from just checking it. The battery compartment, a bit fiddly again. The battery is a single cell lithium ion, so 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp hour, so that'll do you okay. That'll last fairly well in a car this small. It's got I think it's a JST plug on there, so you could actually get other batteries for that. And there is a USB charger that came with it. So let's have a go and see what it's like. Here's the Speed Racer. You know, steering's pretty good, and it's got quite a turn of speed. Now, it's clearly not an off-road buggy, but just as a little on-road car, it's pretty cool. It feels smooth. You can actually steer, which is nice.
quite like it. And I'll tell you something else nice about this. It's nice and quiet.
I have to say, for £13, this little thing is a whole lot of fun. Yeah, it just hits the spot. I'm really surprised because I was expecting it to be complete rubbish. I really was, but it's really quite good. I'd be interested to try this in some other places, but at that price point, I don't think you can fault it. I really don't think you can fault it. The transmitter feels nice. The car just feels nice. Okay, it's not got trim, so it probably won't go in a perfectly straight line, but who cares? You're just messing about with it. And at that price, you probably would be prepared to take it out and, well, ruin it, frankly. But you wouldn't be too worried. So if your price point, if your budget for a little toy racer, a little toy RC car for somebody is under £15, well, £13 gets you something that's actually quite nice. If you found that useful, if you'd like to see some more, have a look at the channel, have a look at RC Pie. Please subscribe and click that bell so that you know when there are other videos available. Please leave me a comment, and hopefully we'll see you soon again here on the channel. Thanks for watching.